Get a bit hot. Mr. Policeman. I'll be with you in a minute. What's up down there? Oh, what's up down there? What was that making a noise? Right there. Where's some other ones gone? There they are. Yeah, anyway. What's happening out there then, everybody? Welcome along to the new subscribers. I think we're up to 910 or something now. Soon we're closing in on 1,000. Wonder whether we'll get our pal coming back in. He's gonna crush me with one hand, man. Fucking. It makes me laugh when you get trolls and that, people popping up saying they're going to rip your head off and fucking eat you. Do you know what I mean? Fucking... Every troll is a member. Any of you trolls out there, make sure you subscribe. Now, I've got quite thick skin. And I'm pretty capable of hurling my own abuse back. But to be honest, it's pointless. But I don't know. We're going to have a look at the River Medway in a minute, which is just there. I've just had to swerve up here so I can have a spliff. Not that I can get arrested with it. Different rules for me. Yeah. Bought some more things. I bought a record. I bought 10 more of them polythene covers. I put me 2-tone records in. I bought, these were quite a good deal. I bought 4 of them gas these gas canisters, man. A lot cheaper. Only about £4, I think it was, £5. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We're going for the 1,000. And I'm going to keep mentioning it, because every time I mention it, I'll get a few more. Yeah, we're up to 910 now. 90 to go. Which is quite mad, really, because when I started it was just me playing the records, man. And you can buy subscribers, but I can honestly say that all my channels completely organic. It's just grown. Maybe I should do a little prize for the 1,000th subscriber. That could be a good thing. All my regulars would be disappearing now, and they'll try to come back when they're the 1,000th. Yeah, I'm going to be giving away a prize, a 2-tone related prize. Those people out and about on the water. There's just foreigners everywhere. But I had to come away just to have one of these. In fact, I found a nice little spot here. I don't know what that big thing is over there. That big round thing. Did you get in it or what? What is that? Yeah, it's quite a nice little area where I'm at. Got the up behind me there. God, my feet done in, man, all this walking. Yeah, got quite a good new album. I'll show you my new album. Check this out, man. Yellow Man and Fathead, man. Got some reggae. It's on yellow vinyl. Quite looking forward to that. It cost me £27.99. But quite looking forward to busting that one out. Of course, I couldn't even find it. Well, Saying that, I've got all the madness ones by a couple. Specials ones that are in now I've got. So I thought I'd get one of these. And I got 10 more of them. Really fun. God, and he spilled that over me. Get that in there. Put my bank card away and lose that. This looks like it's a bit of a party area at night. A few beer tins and things. What's the time anyway? Time I headed back, I think, in a minute, don't you think? I'll take you for a nice walk along the Medway, how about that? Bad move sitting down, you don't want to get back up. Let's make sure I get back over this bridge, walk up the other side. There you go. Oh right, you've got to go down there, have you? Like where we go? Get there. Really? Side of that fucker. Suspension bridge. going on. Don't know how you get over there. Over there. Must be up here somewhere. I reckon. To the right. Keep fit area. Little swing now. Oh. Quite a few people fishing down here. Right. Magnet fishing possibly. Alright. I'm knackered tonight here. Welcome to the River Medway. I tell you what, I keep talking about getting on the water, don't I? Next week I might even buy myself a little dinghy, a little boat or canoe or something, because I really fancy getting out on the water. We could even put my camping gear onto the vessel, and yeah, I really want to get out there. I'm pretty good in a canoe. I could get them blow up ones, but I think they're just a waste of time. I reckon. It's the court. That's the Crown Court. Where all the murderers go, I think. Yeah, that's the Crown Court. That's why it's all barred up. That's where all your bad boys go. I've only ever been in that Crown Court there once. When I was 17, and when I was at Hollisley Bay doing my young offenders, I put in for an appeal. And I went there and they sent me back. Crazy. Is that guy under the bridge? Yeah, I thought I was going home that day. All the way from Suffolk down to there. Just to be told go back and do your time. It was a day out though. This looks pretty well, pretty underground, man. Michael's Paradise. Well, we'll go out this way. That's funny. Well, now, right, press the right button. Let's get up there, up them steps. Got someone's bed looking there. It's probably a nice place to sleep, actually, to be honest with you. Tucked in now. Oh man. And it's that. That's my bus. There's no way I'm gonna get to the bus stop. That looks like I'm getting the next. In fact, we'll go and get a coffee. So there's my bus over there. But there's no bus stops. Unless I can get over there before he moves. It's going to mean chance of my arm with the traffic. I don't know though, there's still people queuing up. If I can get across here without getting run over. Now I'm going to miss it, I think. I've got to get across here and I ain't going to be able to this time. I don't think I'm going to make that. He's pulling out now. Unless I just jump in front of him. There's mine. I'll go and get coffee, I think. Crazy. Probably got another half hour to kill them. Hang on, I'll read that comment in a second. It's a bit bright, so I have to get in the shade. Coffee. You just got a tool. You just got a two-tone recording last night. Record. What one did you get? So I'm just down here. Back in the town. Feel a bit better now that that's split. There's a big gun, right? Big cannon. Maybe they should reactivate that and take it to Dover. Am I allowed to say that? Well, I just did. So I've just got to disappear. I'll be back on this stream. It's doing it again. That's better. It's working again now. Sometimes it freezes up and I can't swing the camera around. Now, allegedly, this is the most dangerous road in Maidstone. One of the most dangerous roads in Kent, apparently. I think it's only because there was a murder up there. There you go. All it is up here is Turks and Greeks. Turks and Greeks. Not that I care. I couldn't care who they are, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think the kid come down. Where did he come down from? London, I think, and he got stabbed. Yeah. It's probably just the Greeks and that fighting amongst themselves. And the Turks. I fancy a beer now. Some music there. Where's that coming from? The rage rooms. No, then. Oh, right, it's like a... What's that there? What's this shit? TVs and There used to be another little record shop along there, but it wasn't there that long. He must have only done about 8 months. In fact, we're going to have a look at another little record place. This woman in this shop that I met last time. This woman owns this shop up here. It's like a bit of a bric-a-brac second-hand shop, but they had records in it. Wow, that's too bright. Wow. Blinded by the lights. Blinded there. Who sung that? The Streets, wasn't it? Blinded by the lights. Wow. Anyway. There's a Man United supporter. We're just walking up this bit. Here. I've got to try and remember where this shop was. It's on the right, I think, up here. It's like a second-hand place. Wow, there's just some people everywhere. I wish I had 50p, right? For every photo I've heard, I'd probably be quite rich. Oh, stop poking that camera at me. No, I've not had anyone come up to me yet and say, "Who are you filming?" or anything like that. no doubt it will happen at some point. That's alright though, we'll just film then. It's all good. I'm trying to think where this shop was. Pretty sure it's up here on the right. Definitely a lot of villains around here, man. I can spot them. People looking dodgy. And again, I suppose it takes one to know one. So. Right, where's that shop? Shop or a pub, that's what we could do with. What do you reckon? I think it's up here on the right. I'll show you. I'll ping that round. Right up there on the right hand side, I think.
I said, do you mind doing it? She said, no.
Yeah. Them African girls are quite pleasant on the eye. Checking out the African girls. It's up here, I'm sure it is. Past McDonald's again, I can't go in there. Fancy something to eat again. Keep going past that poxy place. Pretty sure it's up here somewhere. On the right. Unless I'm completely tripping out. It was definitely Maidstone that I found it in last time. It's got to be along here on the right. Unless I'm completely mistaken, but normally I've got quite a good memory to do with things that I'm interested in.
Have you got Charlotte as well?
It's just things I'm not interested in. Here it is. It's up here, look. I think, and it's not even open. It's in there. That's closed, isn't it? I bet it don't open on Sunday. Possibly. See there, vinyl records upstairs. Sunday. Sunday's closed. Well, at least I know what I'm on about. Yeah. Sell some good records in there. Good, like, second-hand shop. I did tell her as well last time I was in there, if she gets in specials or madness, to just stick them by, and I'll float in there every now and again. So I'll have to come back in there at some point. It's this big church there. Don't know what church that is.
Yeah.
Preaching Christ. Don't know what sort. Preaching at this hour. Got dinosaur over here. No dinosaurs. It's a train station. Don't know what one that is though.
Mẹ ơi, dạ bên này, bên này.
Don't climb on in.
Cái này mà không có chữ please look
I wonder whether that's the actual size of it then. Imagine that swooping down at you. Fucking, must have been scary in them days. Was it a pterodactyl? Pterodactyl, wasn't it? The one with the wings. But, I've been here before, man, arguing with the Kent County Council in there. They wouldn't open the door to me. When I was complaining again, I actually came to the main office, which is here. Yeah, they wouldn't let me in. I had an argument. In fact, I might have it on here somewhere. I had an argument with some security guy who don't know where what boat he got off of, but he could just about talk English. He kept sort of getting in front of me, and I was just telling him, "You've got no right to even touch me or anything. Even the security guards can't touch you. You can't do anything. As soon as they put a hand on you, you can put a hand on them." But yeah, here it is, look. For the criminals, mate, in there, County Hall. It's mad, because I was my dad's carer for 25 years, and I worked out how they how they care about the elderly, and now I'm obviously diagnosed with autism and ADHD. I'm now working out how they care about people like me. They don't give a shit. Yeah, they're all sitting in there on really big wages, and half of these managers, right, what I noticed when I was my dad's carer was half of the social workers coming out to us were not even, in my opinion, a social worker that's dealing with like old people should be an ex-nurse or something like that, an ex-carer, and they literally never done anything. It's the same within the NHS. At the top, you've got the managers who've never done a day on the wards in their life. Yeah. And they don't like it because I know the law inside out and all of it to do with myself. They don't like that because they don't really know. Yeah. That's another story. In Victor House. Anyway, try and get in the shade if you can. Shady. It's nice and shady here, look. Hang on. I'll read that comment in a minute. It's pretty sunny out there, people. Just in the shade, look. In the D20, 26, 25. What am I doing? Just having a little trip around town, just bought a record. And now I'm just getting out of the sun for a couple of minutes because it's pretty sunny. What you need on a day like this in Kent with a river medway like you've seen, you need to be out on it. Do you know what I mean? Maybe a double kayak, like for me and all my gear, like all my shit and that in the back, because I'll be able to take to the water but do videos like while I'm on the water. In fact, this Hawaii goes underwater. I can actually video underwater. Not that I'm going to be doing that. Well, yeah, I might, but I've tried it in the bath. They did like a video in the bath, and it's got a special button you press for underwater. D2025, what are you up to then? What are you doing? And can anybody tell me what time the Liverpool game starts? Is the Liverpool game today? If so, what time is it? Because I haven't seen. Chilling, just bored. I might roll up. Let's get another in fact, I've got a little bit of a spliff left. Luckily picked up a little bag of weed before I sort of left my house. Well, before I left my village. Fresh skinhead as well. Come on, somebody. What time's the Liverpool game? Somebody tell me. Is it 4 o'clock kick-off or is it a 2 o'clock kick-off? There's just foreign people everywhere. Crazy country we're living in, and never mind, no way. Mark, right, hello mate. You hate it every time you go out. Same here, mate. It's hideous, isn't it? I'm 54 soon, right? And I've never seen anything like it, man. And the crazy thing is, we're all funding it. All the unknowns. What's crazy about that? What's crazy about my country at the moment? What isn't crazy about it? Serious immigration, well, illegal immigration issues. No, I can understand. CD is saying his too look badly. Oh, Baldy. I can't even see. Baldy, you're calling me now. Just about to see that. I've actually got a nice head of curly hair, actually. Unlike my brothers, I've got hair. I just choose to shave it. In fact, when I was I had curly blonde hair. Maybe we should maybe the little dinghy I'm getting, we should go to France and come back in. See if we get any extras. Get that hotel that you've been dreaming about. It's not just hotels, it's around this area, it's big posh houses, man. Big posh guest houses. Yet why the government are paying for that? They're trying to rob the old age pensioners and just disabled people, which is just ridiculous. You're robbing people that have paid in to pay people that are never paid in. Yet the government blame you and me for the NHS's failure. Yet, like I've said before, if you've got 5,000 people paying in, but you've got 15,000 using it, you know what I mean? It doesn't take a mathematician or Carol Vorderman, does it, to work it out? In the middle, is that where you are, up there? Yeah, down here, right? Down here in Kent, I think they're on about building new houses for them. What about the English people, man? What about the people that was born here? Do you know what I mean? And they're all blagging it anyway. I'm from Kent, man. We see it firsthand. And now all the ones coming in on the dinghies are all liars. The only ones that are telling the truth, right, is Ukrainians and the Chinese, man. And that's it. And there's probably a handful of other ones, but all the ones coming in, losing their documents and all that. And do you know what I mean? It's a business, isn't it? You got the people that are putting them in the boats, and it's all over the country, isn't it? It's in Scotland as well, and Ireland, everywhere. Yet the government says, oh, we can stop the boats, but none of them have done it, have they? And even that hotel, right, that went to court in Essex to get them moved out, and the court said, yeah, move them out. The government have appealed that, so the government want them still in there. I can tell you how that'll end. That'll end probably with, like we've seen before. As soon as one place kicks off, they'll all start kicking off. And to be honest, for once, I think people have probably got a good reason to be kicking off, to be honest with you. Yeah. Not that I'm condoning burning your own place down. That made me laugh during the riots when they was all smashing their own place up. Crazy. Anyway, I'll be in London next month. Not that I'm joining Tommy's army. I'll be in my own army, man. I don't need to join any sort of. There's going to be a lot of Union flag wavers, but obviously, I'm not going to be waving one of them. I'll be waving the Red Cross. I wonder if we can get all that in that bag. Just about. Yeah, I'll be Oh, sorry, I didn't see the other comments. It doesn't move up when I'm doing it. We'll need DNH. Hang on. Got to rewind it a bit more. There we go. Look. You're sat there smoking, talking about the cost to the NHS. Yeah, but you say that, I'm probably fitter than you, pal. And I'm 53. And yeah, I smoke weed. I'm allowed to by law. I've got ADHD and ASD, so I can smoke it legally. Angry old man confused. Not really. How could I get confused over somebody with the intellect of a fucking frog? Eh? It's not like you're fucking challenging, is it? It's not like you're fucking intellectually challenging me. Complete bullshit. What's complete bullshit? That I'm allowed to smoke weed. I can get it on prescription. I'll tell you what, where are you? I'll tell you what, I'll meet you, right? And we'll whack my live camera on and fucking we'll see what's what. I'll have a straightener with anybody that comes on here and wants one. So go for it, man. Am I saying pond life isn't intelligent? Okay. Anyway, who rattled your fucking pram? Reflection. Pentagon. I don't bother. I don't really bother me. I'm not rattled by it.
She can't always read whether he's doing it.
I might go around here. I'll go around here, smoke some more. Just to annoy the people moaning about me smoking. I'm all good. Take more than somebody bopping away on a phone or computer to bother me. In fact, I'll probably... No, I won't say that. A bit derogatory. I won't lower myself. Let's try and get in the shade down here. Anyway. Pigeons. No, I can't see it. So what, go and sit over there, look. Nice little spot, I think. Just to get out of that sun. Yeah, it's a bit dusty there. That'll do. Anyway, the old man's got to sit down now, got to rest my legs. Yeah, it's quite nice here. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, everybody. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm at 910 last time I looked. Anyway, I'm gonna roll a smoke up. While I'm sitting here, I'm going to plug my power bank in. What's the battery on then? 51% or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, you can actually get weed on prescription if you've got a certain condition. Obviously mine are the conditions that means I can get it. I just get it from my pal. But you can also get basically you join a new scheme that's going, and basically you got a cannabis card. And what it means is if I go and get some weed and get stopped with it on the way home, I don't get nicked, and they don't take the weed off me because I've got neurological brain disorders, which is autism and ADHD. But don't get me wrong, if you've got 16 ounces all bagged up in apes, you're off for a trip. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, just little bits. It basically stops criminalising people who are using it medicinally. There's MS. There's a few other things you can use it for. Bit about the law for you. Hang on, I'll read that in a second. Let me just get my tobacco in there. Didn't realise it was going to be so hot today out here. I've also got some amphetamines. How about that? Prescribed to me. That's basically dexamphetamine. You'd speed if you did one of them. Yeah, it does apply to weed that I pick up off the street. So you stand corrected there. How do you know then? You got autism and ADHD? Clearly not, otherwise you'd know. Yeah, I can pick it up off the street wherever I want to. Because what happens, the police radio through to the scheme, and if you're on the scheme, and that is a fact. In fact, when I get home, I'll post information so you can get educated on it. Absolutely no place in law. Well, I'm afraid it has. Go and Google it. Cannabis card. Yeah, it is a fact. Well, you'll know that it's correct then, because it is. Doesn't matter where I buy it from, whether it's from, well, say it's from the government, but really you go through a like cannabis doctor. But before they'll prescribe it to you, you have to have tried a couple of other medications for your condition. And no, it isn't obviously the police forces have got bit more jurisdiction now than what they did have. And obviously cannabis is used for lots of medications now. Lots of disorders and illnesses. Anyway, time for some amphetamine, which is also legal for me to have. That's on prescription. So you think then, a youngster, right, gets pulled up with a bit of smoke on them, they get a cannabis warning. Somebody with autism and ADHD or some disabled person gets pulled up, you think they're going to nick them? Because if they're on the scheme, they won't be getting nicked. Crazy, eh? Crazy how people come on here and just fucking chat a load of bollocks like you do. Fucking hell. The law's fucking changing. I don't know. Anyway, I don't mind a bit of debate on here. Yeah, if I get stopped with that, they let me go with it. You're just probably gutted because you can't. Right. Fucking numpties, man. Assuming everyone wants to smoke. I'm not assuming everyone wants to smoke. Did I just say that everyone wants to smoke then? Right, so what am I saying now then? Everybody's got to smoke? No, I don't think I said that. I might have autism, but I'm what's called high functioning, so I haven't got any learning issues. I completely understand what you're saying. You're chatting complete bollocks, to be honest with you. Maybe I should fucking get you, right, knock you right out, and sit there and fucking blow smoke right in your fucking face. How about that? You up for that? Yeah. This is more bollocks. Oh, hello Kerry, how you doing? Alright, you're up in Scotland, mate, are you? Sure, yeah, I've noticed people have been struggling. What are you on then? Dexamphetamine or the slow release ones? I've been on them all. I'm prescribed dexamphetamine. Yeah, they changed my life, mate. I was diagnosed age 50. And I'm 53, coming up 54 now. It's completely changed my life. But it's a bit of a well, I had to wait 4 years in the NHS queue. But yeah, they're called dexamphetamine. These ones. And I'm sort of on the maximum dose of these. I'm allowed to take 3 a day. Yeah, they get me going. They, you know what I mean? Get you up and doing some stuff. Or if you ain't got ADHD like my mate, he'll do one and he'll be speeding all night. But, yeah, crazy, eh? When I was younger, I got nicked for having speed on me. Now I'm getting it on prescription. How about that? And I've had a couple of occasions, Kerry, where I get my tablets in 20 milligram forms, where I've gone there and they couldn't get them in 20s. And about a month ago, they give me them all in 5s, and I can take like 60 milligrams a day, which is like 3 of these. But obviously having 5s, it was just crazy. But there's only one chemist that orders them in for me. When I first got my prescription, I went round the whole of Tunbridge, which is my local town, and not any of them had any of it. And then one girl said, if you keep coming back here, Phil, I'll order them in for you. So that's what I had to do. Oh yeah, if you got ADHD or autism, having a puff won't affect you like it would do a normal person. What I know now is when I used to go out raving and that with my pals, we all used to get back. Everyone's having a smoke. Everyone was like just monging right out and fucking whatnot. And I come to life. Yeah. To be honest, growing up, cannabis has been a very good friend to me growing up. That gave me a bit of sanity. But obviously, getting diagnosed, it answers all your questions. You know what I mean? If you've grown up and you was a bit lively, or you know what I mean, whatever. It's a bit crazy, ADHD. But yeah, and it's more like if somebody's got ADHD, it's more likely to come from your dad. Yet mothers can pass it down. If your mother was a heavy drinker during pregnancy, that can cause it. And even though more males are diagnosed, there's more females getting diagnosed. Females mask it a lot better, whereas boys are more boisterous. But yeah, my specialist in London said they can actually diagnose a kid now at 3 years of age, which I can kind of understand. But you also get like ADD, which is just attention deficit disorder. But obviously I've got the hyperactive bit. Yeah. No worries, you're welcome. Anybody else got any questions or wants to know anything, just ask away. I don't really drink alcohol. So. In fact, when I grew up, I went out to acid house parties, did lots of acid. Wasn't a lot of drinking going on, a lot of acid going on. And then the ecstasy come along and we was all getting on the E's and, yeah, getting smashed. That's how I grew up, going to parties. And thoroughly enjoyed every minute of it. Yeah. Acid parties, man. Highly illegal back in the day. Which is why these youths can go out now and clubbing all night, man, because my generation changed it. I can remember going out into warehouses and that, up in London, Genesis and all the outdoor, massive outdoor illegal ones around the M25. Yeah, man. Couple of purplums, man. You was well away all night. Good old days, man. Yeah, been to some mad parties. I've been on here for an hour and 13 minutes. Wow. We'll have to get off soon and go and try and get another bus, I think. Saying that's quite a nice, I should have bought me tent. It's quite a nice little spot here. And again, it is quite hot out there. Don't forget to subscribe, everybody. I'm going to get to the 1,000. In fact, what we in now? August, September, October, November. I'll be there before Christmas, I think. Hang on. Yeah, you can't beat a good party back in the day. What part? I'm from Kent, the Garden of England. Yeah, in the countryside. Saying that, my village is about 35 miles from Dover, about 35 miles from southeast London, but I live in a little farming village. I'm in a town now, Maidstone, which is like the county town for Kent. Which is about 8 miles, I suppose I'm away from, yeah, 6 or 7 miles away from my village, I suppose. Plug this back in. Still got to check when the can anybody tell me when the Liverpool game starts? What's the time now? that? Nearly 1 o'clock.
Это тоже какашка. И это какашка. Она вся грязная. Идем, Коль. Идем. Идем поищем фотографию. Вот там идем, вот там дядя.
In fact, we might go and have a look in a minute, see
Коля, белочка грязная.
if there's a bus coming.
Дядя будет ругаться. Идем отсюда. Идем. Дядя же будет тебя ругать. Иди сюда.
No. Anyway, what I'll do, I'll charge my phone a bit and then I'll come back. Don't forget to subscribe, everybody, and I'll be back in a bit.